What's up, guys? It's Paladin Null, and welcome out to another episode of Golden Sun Dark Dawn. In the last episode, we finally made our way up the Khiren mountain, specifically up to Craggy Peak, using the Cloud Passage. And we are now on Khiren mountain, specifically in Tyrell Village, or Tyrell Village. We should be, speaking of, before I get any further... Oh, shit. Cutscene. Oh, for real? Lore? One second, I forgot. I need to, let's see here. I wanted to throw my master list of Jinn up on the correct side of the screen. There we go. Welcome. Good to see you. Wait till you see the great stuff I found this time. You've got quite a collection going now. Hey, you cleaned up the stuff that was dirty. Thanks. You're welcome. I think we're just about ready to open the store again. We just need some customers. Oh, customers. Hey, you seem like you're looking for a bargain. Yes? Welcome to our fine establishment. Welcome to our place. I need to learn more about you two. Welcome in. Take a look at our fine weapons and armor. Hell yeah, you guys got claymores. They're not as good as my Mystery Blade and Grievous Mace, but you got them. Handmail's not as good as our spiked armor and Ixian mail. Jerkins are better for everybody though, which is good. We'll be buying up a couple of jerkins here. Gauntlets are better for everybody than their iron shields, and the only person that has it better is the bone bracelet. Heavy armlet is better for the people that can use it than the gauntlets. Mail cap is better for anybody wearing a bronze helm or less. Right, so we've got a decent number of things that we kind of want to buy while we're here, and then the guardian circlets are better for the people that can wear guardian circlets. Okay, we've got a lot of things and not enough money to buy all of it, so we're gonna start by buying up what we need to. And hopefully the money we get back from selling our old gear will help us be able to at least afford the next round of gear after this. Okay, let's see here. And I can at least afford the 2 sets of gauntlets I need for the boys. What? Oh, Matthew's pack is full, right. What do I want to sell on you, Matthew? Let's see here. My old battle rapier I can sell. What do you have artifact-wise, actually? Just the ones that I have for you? No, the frost one's new. And the safety boots are new. But they increase your defense but lower your agility, which I really can't give up my agility right now. Frost wand, though, would be a considerable upgrade for some of the members, especially, like, Reef, but simultaneously, do I plan on using Reef anymore? Or should I just go ahead and grab Gauntlets? I'm gonna go ahead and grab Gauntlets, and I'm gonna see where we're at after that. Let's see here. He's got a composite bow currently, Amidi does, which is not going to be a massive upgrade for him. The Frost one would be a significant upgrade for Reef, but, like, I don't know. You should be able to use all of your party members and they should all each be uniquely useful, but Reef is just a shittier Amidi, like, in every way. The only benefit that he has is he has more MP, so if you're doing, like, a lot of synergy usage, that's good for that, but that's about it. I gotta think about that, because, first off, I don't have enough money for it, so... But I could also sell Reef's, Blessed Ankh, and that would get us the money to buy the thing. I'm gonna do it. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna try and use Reef appropriately. And so, we're gonna go ahead and buy the Frost Wand for Reef. I'll give him his time to shine. Give me Sarek, and you can take Cinder. And then also give over the Ice Queen to Reef. Because the Ice Queen spells are really strong, actually, and I would like... Everybody's got a Jerkin. He's still got the Leader's Bracelet, but that's fine. We're basically out of money at this point anyway, yeah, 769, so I can't afford new armor for all of them. But we'll get it around eventually. Actually, we can probably just step outside really quick and grind out a little extra money. Yeah, because see, now he has Cold Snap, Cold Forge, and Frostbite. He has Plywood. He has Wish now as well, which is really good, but his spells are kind of iffy as far as, like, viability goes. Life Nourishment. But yeah, we'll try to give Reef some time. It's just... Man, does he get almost immediately replaced, and it feels so bad. Like, you get to use him for all of, like, 3 things before he's replaceable. Synergy Leech. That guy's dead. And then Frostbite. Which is a really good spell. There's really not much I can do to increase the speed on this one, just because 3D graphics, and specifically the DS, like, something about the DS in particular makes it very difficult for the game to, for the system to actually, like, care. Or not care, but, like, actually be able, like... It's a wonder that the DS emulator even works, I guess is what I should be saying. Despite the graphics being very poor and everything, the amount of pressure put on the system by playing a DS game, just because of the architecture of it, makes it very difficult to use, apparently. So we should honestly just be happy that it runs at all. I could speed up other things, but the DS emulator already runs poorly enough that it's not resource correct. So I've been working on a D&D campaign in my spare time recently, and we start that D&D campaign on Wednesday, not tomorrow, but on Wednesday. And I'm a little terrified and a little like just like I can't tell if it's I can't tell if I'm terrified or if I'm excited. And I guess that's a good thing because like I'm just all about ready for it. I'm at the point now where I've made a bunch of maps. I make all my maps, by the way. I very rarely these days do I use a map that I found online. I'm more likely to make my own maps nowadays. Now, if I'm pressed for time and I like didn't have the ability or the time to actually make the maps that I wanted to make, which ideally shouldn't happen because I should already have what I plan to have happen next in my mind. But yeah, just as it stands, I plan on making all of my own maps, and if I can, because it doesn't take long. I use Incarnate now to make my maps, and it doesn't take long to make a map on Incarnate, surprisingly enough. And I've even been able to make proper, what I would call inside maps, which before I was using Donjon. Now my head is cut off. There we go. Before I used Donjon to make all of my, I used a combination of tools actually. I had this really nice tool called RPG Map, or I think it was called just RPG Map Maker. I don't know if it was exactly called that, but that's essentially what it was. And, or I still have it on my computer. I don't know why I'm like guessworking it. It's called RPG Map is what it's called. It's just called RPG Map. But that one is designed. It's a very simple tool, but it's very effective, and it was a one-time payment, and you're like one and done, and you're good. Whereas Incarnate is like a recurring fee to do. I'm thinking about switching over. If I want to try the free version of, I think there's a freeware version, although I could be wrong, of Wonder Draft and Dungeon Draft. But I want to see if I can get my hands on those, because those do not have recurring fees. In which case I could actually make my own maps using those programs instead, which would end up being a lot cheaper for me in the long run instead of paying monthly or even yearly for Incarnate. I would have to do it at my computer, but I also don't really do any mapping on any of my other, devices anyway, so it doesn't make a difference. If I upload them all to my Google Drive... Good morning. If I upload them all to my Google Drive anyway, then I can still show them off to people. And that's really all I use Incarnate for on the go anyway. But, the RPG tool was a very simple single purchase tool that I used for a little while, basically from the beginning till, or not beginning, from the time that I found it until the end of my first campaign. I used RPG Map along with Donjon, because you can actually import Donjon maps into RPG Map. And then you can just basically convert the values from black and white to, you can convert the values from black and white over to, the actual, like, RPG map tools. Which makes it look a lot nicer. I mean, you can add, like, lighting effects and textures and things like that. And it does a really good job of, like, letting you make your own sort of lights and lighting. And it does a really good job of letting the shadows sort of sit where they're supposed to. Basically, instead of having, like, generic, like, half-circle light, you basically place a light source on the map, and then it determines the volumetric lighting of the area, which looks really nice. The problem with doing that one, though, the problem with that source, though, is that the actual map itself is really not all that interesting. It's usable, it's, you can actually do stuff with it, but as an actual tool, it's kind of bare bones, which worked for me for a while, but if I'm going to do a brand new campaign where I'm actually, like, focusing on, making everything much higher quality, because as of right now, that's my main goal, is to get the quality back up to snuff to where I thought it should belong. I'm gonna have to make my own maps, and so I started learning how to make maps using Incarnate, and that's been going really well. There's another tool coming out sometime soon that I might use for making cities. I think right now it's just called Project Dios. It's actually made by the World Anvil people alongside, like, a couple of other things. And they plan on incorporating Dungeon Draft into Dios. No, I mean, I've got what I need prepared. That's the thing, is, like, I'm ready. It's just the process of, like, making my own maps. I enjoy doing it. It's a very meditative process, but it does take more time than it used to. And so I'll probably still rely on some RPG maps here and there, or possibly downloading other people's, like, generic maps if I need to, like, just have a generic setting. But if I can, I would like to just make all of my own maps, because I think that would be more fun and more interesting than just me using a bunch of... I mean, I'm still using generic tools. I'm not, like, hand-crafting maps. I'm still just using, like, other creators' tools, but, at least I can put them together in a way that makes it look good for me. What I'm hoping to do, though, is if I can move over to Dungeon Draft, Dungeon Draft has a lot more assets for their system. So I'm gonna see what it's like to actually, like, make maps on Dungeon Draft if I can. I wish there was a free trial for it. I don't know that there is. I think you just have to pay and hope that it's good. It's a shame that I can't use I say this every time, but like it's a shame I can't use the scaling, the actual like if I go into, let's see here, it's like a shame that I can't use the texture scaling in this, because if I were to set the internal resolution higher, first off, because I'm streaming as well. Wait a second. Hey, that actually. Okay, there, never mind. It doesn't. So, I could easily run this at a higher resolution like this, but the problem is that gross, like whenever I do this, see that gross green layer that appears? I don't have any control over that. And so, like, everything looks a lot nicer, and like you can actually get a good idea for what the models are supposed to look like. Like, let's see here, can I... Like, look at these models. Like, look how nice that model looks. Like, they're really, really good models. I mean, for the time period, obviously. They've got blocky hands and whatnot, but this was a DS game. But, like, the characters look really nice. I like the way the characters look. But the problem is, if we were to try and play this... if we were trying to play like this, the problem is, anytime that there's, like, a big, like, sort of... overblown effect, like a transition, you get that weird green. And anytime that I summon a monster, which I'll show you a summon like this, it's pretty bad. I'll show you a summon really quick with the high blown feature. I'll show you one for a little bit, but I think there might be like a flashing lights warning that I need to give really quick while I do this, because the last time that I did this with a higher resolution, everything looked really bad. So give me a second while we do this. So, like, watch, it's like, see, like, it doesn't know how to handle it at a higher resolution. You guys kind of only get the effect a little bit, but it's really bad on my end. So, like, I can't run it in higher resolutions if I plan on using summons at all. If I bring it back to this, bam, it's fine. If I use the basic, like, resolution, it runs fine. But if you try to run it at any higher resolution, it just shits itself. Which is a real shame, because like the game looks great when you can increase the resolution, but just But anyway, I think one thing that I want to work on my maps as I get more used to the software that I'm using, I really want to invest in getting better better at making, like, elevation a thing that matters in our campaigns. Because I would love to make it in such a way that, like, you guys actually have to consider, oh, are we, like, up on a cliff? Then maybe we shouldn't be doing this thing. Hey, Sacred Feathers! I actually wouldn't mind having some of those. How many of those can I afford? Let's just buy out your stock to the best of my abilities. Give me 15 of those. I'll be poor. I'll be poor and not have to fight monsters whenever I'm just trying to solve a puzzle. Alright, I think we've done enough pre-game. Let's go ahead and figure out what's coming next. I'm wondering if I saw a girl pass by here. Oh, that's right. We saw that random shadow girl run away. Yes. Can't say I have. Trying to try asking around town, maybe? She definitely came this way. My tea's already getting cold. I need to get, like, a nice, proper... there's some really good And I might just order them. There's some really good double-walled pure glass mugs on Amazon, and they are designed to keep heat in so that your tea doesn't go cold after a while. It's a shame that we can't help Hoju, but the trip alone exhausted me. The young girl is much beloved by the villagers of Tyrell, and especially Ryoku. Man, that was a rough trip. And Balanced Castle is a fortress. There's really nothing we can do for Hoju. Who is this Hoju you speak of? Show me the Hoju. Oh, cutscene. I went to the Tepe ruins, but you'd have to be a magician to get through that place. Were you out looking for Hoju's lost bag again? Hello, strangers. Our friend Hoju's bag is missing. If you happen to find an elegant bag, would you let us know? Yes. Thank you. It probably sounds a bit crazy, as us all worrying about a bag, but it's important to Hoju. Girl. Morgul is peopled by is peopled mostly with beastmen. They're strong and have better noses than humans. So for those who remember the Village of Werewolves, the beastmen are essentially like a okay, so it feels cool to the touch. But the beastmen are actually essentially what those people turn into when they are given full access to synergy. Like, if you remember, in order to use Reveal, that one guy had to give up his human form altogether. That's because he became so suffused with synergy that he turned into a beastman. It's just that so few people actually did that at the time because synergy was sealed away, that they were considered quote-unquote werewolves. Nowadays, they're so common that they are actually a separate race from humans known as beastmen. Though, if I remember correctly, beastmen and humans can still, like, coexist and I think even propagate together. Okay, still have to ask around town. Cool. Balance, the capital of Morgul, sits on the water. The city is both beautiful and well defended. If you're new to Tyrell Village, you will find the air thin and may have to breathe hard. I'm sorry. We came here from Morgul following our flocks. They don't mind the air. Oh shit, the dudes are gone. I end up here again? No, this is still empty. Empty pot. Apple! Nothing in the drawers. Elbow itched. I think my hardest time when it comes to prepping for D&D is that I can prep like a session 1 like nobody's business. That's super easy to do for me. The second I have to prep further past a session 1, and like, I don't know that I can prep more than like one mission at a time, because what you guys do in a mission changes what I have to prep. Oh, here we go. We didn't get a cutscene in here last time. Hey, you weren't part of the mercenary group that tried to rescue Hoju, were you? No, that was us. We tried to rescue her, but Balanced Castle is just too well defended. Mercenaries can't rescue her, and I can't even find Hoju's precious bag. Hey, what are you interlopers doing in here? Master Hozan? We have this situation under control, miss. You can go. couldn't bar your entry, but we also can't have you just wandering around asking questions, I'm afraid. Where are you people from? What are you doing here? We're just traveling through, trying to find our way. What are you talking about? Spit it out, man. Yoku, if you interrupt, we shall never find our visitor's intentions. Calm down, interloper. You're still under suspicion here. I won't tolerate your enthusiasm. Are you telling me to curb my enthusiasm? I actually need to watch that show. I've never seen it. I presume your intent is now to reach Morgal. Yeah, we're going to Balansk in Morgal. Is your group prepared for a long descent down a sheer rock wall to Morgal? No. Making the attempt, if you're not prepared, is merely foolhardy. Isn't merely foolhardy, it's suicidal. There may, however, be other routes you could try. Auzan, should you be... I've got a good feeling about these folks. They want to go to Morgal. Who are we to say they can't? Were you saying something about the other routes? First, indulge my curiosity. Where did you come to the Khiren Highlands from? Where did we come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? That's good tea. If Morgal is your goal, you obviously didn't come from there. You therefore came from either the east or the west. Nah, we came from the south. Only Sanans travel the top of the endless wall to the east. So how did you cross the Western Valley? This massive ancient edifice divides Ejai and Morgal. Its origin and purpose is largely unknown. I wonder if perhaps you might be adepts? And if we are? Then you may be able to traverse the Tepe ruins. Let's stop dancing around. You're obviously adepts. Indeed. You want to know about the Tepe ruins you want to know that the Tepe ruins are due north of the village. The path, though, are blocked by years of decay, but with adept powers... Do you think synergy will help us get through? Ah, the legendary wisdom of the adepts. Yes, that is what he means. You appear to be in a hurry. Perhaps you should leave in that same hurry. Yes, leave us to wonder why you were blessed with supernatural powers while we can't rescue my sister. Don't mind him. Head over to the Tepe ruins now. We can take a hint. We'll be going now. Onward. And off to the Tepe ruins we go. How do I get to you? Insight! Fireball. I should just assume Fireball at this point, honestly speaking. Now the question becomes, how do we get him out of the water? I can't just fish him out. In sight! Nothing. Do I have to freeze the river? I do have Cold Snap now, but I don't know if I can actually freeze the river or not. Treasure. Aww. Insight. Yeah, Fireball. Literally everything just comes down to Fireball. It's kind of egregious how often Fireball is the answer. A Water of Life. Remember, folks, when in doubt, fireball. Girl. Let's see here. Okay. Tepe Ruins, the pawn near the entrance, cast fireball on Jin. Go into the house and give him the trusty staff, which is an artifact bought in Rhea Village. Okay, so let's see here. Apparently, I missed something. So in order to do what I need to do, I actually need to buy an artifact item here. How much is the artifact trusty staff? I didn't see the item before. Is it in the shop? Yes, it is. Oh, it's only 8. It's only 8 coins. Perfect. The Sun Saga 1 and 2 are literally just retellings of the first 2 games, if I remember correctly. So now that he's swimming around down there, we come in here. Life of the Highlands is a constant battle with nature. You can't win either. The best you can hope for is an uneasy truce with nature. The fishing rod broke. I can't see, and I can see all these fish waiting to be caught. Wish I had a good trusty stick. Whoop. Hey, that looks pretty sturdy. Can I try it out? Yes, you can. You hand it over to trusty staff. Thanks. Should work great. Fish, here I come. That ain't a fish. That's not a fish. It's a nice catch, but I don't think I can eat it. Do you want it? Yes. What? I like that to get Jin, like, it's not just, like, a thing of, like, oh, you have to have the right things. Like, you also have to, like, know where to find them. Met near the Tepe Ruins. Dewdrop cleanses the dirt, the party of toxins, and the like. Who did that end up with? That ended up with him. Having a warm tortilla for breakfast. You're really on that, aren't you? Alright, so now we go into the Tepe Ruins proper. Girl. Going through our pantry would be like tomatoes, 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 beans, tomatoes, beans, tomatoes, tomatoes, beans, beans, beans. Tomatoes, tomatoes, beans, tomatoes, tomatoes, beans, beans, tomatoes. I can't go there right now. I need to find some other way around to get up there. Girl? No, not yet. It looks like I'll probably be using move more than growth right now. Or not growth, but man, when you hit a permanent spot, you hit a permanent spot in this game. This is very disappointing when you're hungry. I can see that. Okay, this gets us to over here where the treasure is. Ooh, that looks cool. Sword of Dusk. Dusk. My pop filter tastes like dusk. Okay, so for Matthew, it would bring him up to 174. Okay, he needs it more than Matthew does. The only thing that I really wish I could fix right now, aside from the problems with these, like, what's the word I'm looking for here? What? She's gone. Yeah, the one thing that I really wish I could fix, aside from the resolution, is that the audio just has a slight crackle to it that's not part of the base game. Oh ho ho, so she's using claws to do things that we use synergy for. Clever girl. You're gonna run out of places to hide eventually. Why does this thing have a clown nose? This statue is enormous. Yeah, and check out how big its nose is. Yes, and it's also too big to move, so we've hit a dead end. It's not just a statue, it's also a door, if you have the right key. Girl. You surprised that I'm behind you after you chased me and cornered me? You are remarkably relaxed for a person who has fought his... Oh, my screen went black. Who has fought his way through a perilous ruin. Was our mysterious shadowy figure really just this young girl? She must have something going for her. She wanders through here by herself. The people of Morgul have a refined intuition. We sense and avoid danger easily. Wait, did she hear us talking from all the way over there? Surely not. Something is definitely out of place. My senses may be more attuned than yours. What do you mean? Are you referring to our eyes and ears or something else? Attuned in what way? Besides sight and sound, we also have smell, taste, and touch. Are you talking about a different sense? The people of Morgul are more attuned to the world of their senses than those of the lands. Look at her! Ah! She's so cute! I apologize. In your culture, it is customary to introduce one's self. I'm Sveta, the Beastman. This Beastman adept has enhanced senses and can read others' minds. And there we go! We actually, if we know that she can read minds, we know that she is in fact a wind adept. Whoa! She's a kitty dog! Do not mistake me for a dumb animal. Our minds are alike, and I know when I'm being insulted. But you aren't an enemy, right? I do not intend you harm, no. But I sense the more cautious among you have their doubts. You've been reading our minds? Don't you have any sense of privacy? My father has mind read synergy, but he's always found it a bit of a double-edged sword. Yes, my father's gift was much stronger, and he was hated for it. He came to hate others as well. You didn't inherit your father's power, but you aren't disappointed, are you? It's a relief, isn't it? Hey, even with problems, I think it could be handy to have a mind reader around. Sveta is a person, not a tool you can just use. Don't talk to her like that, Tyrell. He's alright. Might speak similarly if I were you, facing what faces you. If I were you, I would also wonder why I showed myself in the ruins. Is that what you wonder now? I'm not your enemy. I am as my instincts make me. No more, no less. So you just followed us because your instincts told you to? Well, there was another reason. I knew it. She's a spy or something. Yes, Tyrell, this is where she just volunteers that she's a spy. The other reason was your smell. Found a bag under that rock wall. It seemed valuable, but there was also a sense of sorrow. I believe the owner is unhappy. And what does this bag have to do with us? You smelled the same as the bag at first, but I lost the scent once I started following you. So you were following us to return the bag to us? Wait, weren't those people looking for a bag back in... Where was that again? That's right, Tyrell Village. They're always so good about stuff like that. We were literally just there! That's not that hard! You feel that the owner of these things cares very much for them, so I wanted to return them. Well, why don't you go back to Tyrell Village and give it back to her then? Yes, it would be best if we didn't double back, since we have errands of our own. Alas, I cannot go to Tyrell Village looking as I do. They would attack a beastman on sight. Really? Why? Tyrell was founded by people of Sana, who were chased out of Morgal by our king, Volchek. The country makes up the eastern part of Ajaya region. It used to be a fearsome and aggressive colonial power. The leader of Beastmen is the King of Morgal. He was crowned after leading the successful uprising against Sanan colonists. When he came to power, Volchek freed us from Sanan rule, and much bad blood remains on both sides. Morgal is Beastman country, so they would naturally assume I am from there. Matthew, this bag seems really important. I say we bring it back to Tyrell. You're very kind, Karis, for wanting to deliver the bag for me. Well, thank you, but I'm not the leader here. I need to see how the others feel about it. I understand. You might not want to be involved with a dispute happening in Tyrell. But if you deliver the bag, I can go with you to Morgal and be your guide in that country. How does that sound? Well, Tyrell, I think you're outvoted here. That's a tempting offer. Having a guide would certainly help. I'd love to see the Northern Lands with someone who knows the country. What do you think, Mr. Leader? I'm good with it. Great! I mean, whatever you say. Bag. Good luck. We'll meet here after you have delivered the bag. That Sveta cuts an intriguing figure, eh? Just think she'll be an asset to the group. With the mind-reading thing, I mean. She only offered her services as a guide. Let us not assume too much yet. Let's just go return the bag. Then we'll meet Sveta and head north. Return synergy, or sorry, it's called retreat. Retreat! Retreat's one of the more interesting synergies they allow you to have from the very get-go. You know, I actually haven't double-checked. What does this look like in the actual thing? So much stuff going on in the background right now. I was trying to see, does the color of my gray match up with the color of the actual like Twitch page and look accurate? I think it does. I think the only problem is that there is a small black border around the outside, but yeah. Aside from that, it's pretty good. Why can't I? Oh, there we go. I was like, why can't I drag this? There we go. Make our way back down out of here. Go back to Tyrell. I don't think there's anything more we can do. But what about Hoju's bag? We can't give up on it. We haven't given up. We don't know where to look next. I know. It probably fell down to the bottom of a cliff. I could just go and get it now. No! Don't! It's dangerous to go alone. Wait until there is an escort available. I can't wait that long. Please, let me go. We won't let you go. You must see this is not an option. No. Hoju's bag is too important. Don't you see that I have to help Hoju? Please? Excuse me, gentlemen. You cannot pass. Not trying to pass, just, Matthew uses the elegant bag. Wait, that's Hoju's. No. There's no doubt about it. This is Hoju's bag. Why have you done this? Oh, we could tell the whole story. We could tell you the whole story, but it worked out, but it would take all day. That won't be necessary. Matthew, I thank you from the bottom of my old heart. You have done more good in this deed than you know. It was nothing. No, it most certainly was not. Our debt will be repaid. Great. I guess we'll see you guys later then. You, Matthew, right? I'm Ryoko. This bag belongs to my sister, Hoju, but I packed it for her. She went to Balanced, the capital of Morgul. It's a secret. Young one, you're speaking out of turn. Matthew and his friends deserve to know the truth. Hoju was arrested and is now imprisoned in Balansk. She hasn't done anything. Anyway, the bag you returned contains some of her things. I hoped to get them to her. The Morgul people still resent all Saenons for our occupation of their lands. We only barely escaped. My sister wasn't as fortunate. I went back to Balansk Castle to free her, but that place... I wonder if we haven't been thinking about this in the wrong way. What are you pondering? I think I know. Not now. I owe you thanks. Perhaps we shall see you again. The fuck just happened? Did they find a letter in there that wasn't supposed to be? That's what it feels like. I didn't explore this way at all last time, so maybe there's a treasure chest that I'm missing or some items that I haven't collected. Nope, nothing. It was worth a shot. Speaking of items, let's see here. Karis has that apple, which increases attack permanently. We're gonna boost Matthew's is up some more. It's still such a weird push puzzle, because there's nowhere for that puzzle to go, so I don't know why they give you so much space for it when you could just, like, push it. Wait, no, this isn't the right way to go. What am I doing? This was just to get that dusk blade. I really just need to come up here, don't I? Down this way. All right. We have returned. Thank you for keeping your promise. How did you... Wait, of course, you already know. Looks like you kept your promise, too. I have come to meet you, but you haven't yet seen if I keep the promise to guide you. You will keep that promise, though, right? Of course. Pop the nose. That's such a dumb thing. Hydrate. We don't hydrate with tea, we hydrate with this guy. My D20 glass. This big-ass motherfucker holds half a gallon of water. That is cold as hell. Oh, she really is an adept. I don't think I've seen that synergy before. What is it called? It's called Slap Synergy. Such a silly synergy. Given that and my other powers, do you think I will be a worthy addition to your group? Yeah, she seems like a really powerful ally. I hope she works out well. Why do you want to go to Morgul, Sveta? I have business there. I need to catch up to someone. But I will not let my goals interfere with yours. I accept Matthew's leadership. I hope you'll tell us more someday, but that'll have to wait. Let's go. That's right, we've got another brand new party member. Sveta comes with her own set of 5 Jinn. So we now, at this point, have 14 Jupiter Jinn, I believe. Or no, we don't have 14 yet, quite just yet. We have 10. Oh, we have 11 right now. We'll have 14 by the end of this area. Well, not this area in particular, but like this section of the game before the next big roadblock. Are you heading back to Tyrell? I'll wait here while you take care of your business. That was not what I was trying to do. Ready to continue to the ruins then? So now we get to take on the ruins proper. And let's go ahead and see what Tyrell has for us. Or Sveta has for us. Items and attack-wise. Let's see here. So first off, look at that cutie. Second off, she is one of the only party members that can use claws, if I remember correctly, which in this case is going to be brass knuckles. So she actually uses brass knuckles. She has a silver vest, gauntlets, mail cap, herb, and a dried lizard. So she's actually a main, she's like an attacker. And her class is called Shapeshifter. Now that we have this set up, first off, we still have Wish, so we can still do group healing, even though Sveta does not have the full party heal like Kyrus does. Actually, does she? Let's see. I haven't actually even seen her synergies. Nah, she's got completely different things. Spirit Sense, Someone's Heart, even Beyond Death. Kind of an interesting power. Yeah, she's got that. She's got Slap. She's got Track, Whirlwind, Boon, Restore, which is just single target healing, Boon, and Nature's Boon, and then she's got Cure Poison. Gotta do that to get this treasure first. Which contains a samurai helmet, a warrior's helm. The warrior's helm is actually a really good item, basically. Yeah, it boosts earth power and criticals, so that is absolutely something that we want to have Matthew to have. Matthew will give up that. Matthew will equip the helmet. What else can Matthew give up? He does not need Water of Life because he can actually use Water of Life himself. I'll give that to Tyrell. He also doesn't need Crystal Powder. I will give that to Tyrell as well. And I'll let him hang on to the Weasel Claw, and I should distribute my elixirs evenly throughout the party. There we go. Everybody should have some elixirs, because that's helpful. The Slap synergy is so stupid. I think it gets use out of this dungeon as well, but like this dungeon is its main use, and it's so silly. I think in other places it gets used for more than just slapping a big bulbous nose on a door. Can't go that way. There are more exits here than I remember. Ah, footprints. The track synergy. Monsters obviously travel through here. If we follow their scent, it should lead to the correct exit. I used my track synergy. You'll be able to detect the scents. Pretty useful synergy, all things considered. It should be obvious that they went up this way, but whatever. It's the only way to go. Now that we're out here, we could continue to follow the footsteps, but... Monster fight against some trolls. Steel Swarm. That was cool. Life Nourish. And Reef just sort of does his thing. Got the Frostwand's critical attack. Second Steel Swarm. Insta-kill. Nice. So yeah, Sveta is much, much stronger than... She's much, much stronger than Karis. As much as I like Karis, Sveta is just a better character. We could use the lure cap to increase our grab of monsters if we really wanted to, but... I'm kind of okay with not increasing monsters right now. I should have equipped it whenever I was grinding out monsters earlier, but... Man, she activates that like every single time. She must have really high crit chance. Yeah, all the others just lead you back to the beginning of that area again. It's too bad I don't have some form of reveal or something, though. That would have helped me there. Because there was definitely something in the middle of that circle. Do that, and now we can easily enter and exit as we please. Oh, I see what I need to do here. Okay. Let's quickly throw on Cold Snap. I really just need these two. I didn't need the first one that I did. I just needed those two because now I can jump like that, and then use Grip to launch myself across here. Zoop! And I can come down this way and go this way. Oh shit! I need to do. So I need to, I'm supposed to move that, but then... it forces it out of the grass, that's what it does. There we go. Habwa? So cute. The little sound that Jin make is just the cutest thing. We got Vine. I've got 7 Earth Jin now. Nice. Then we slap. How can she slap? So is this it? Are we officially in Morgul now? I don't know, but have any of you heard the noise in the distance, like Sveta's slap energy synergy? Perhaps it is the sound of the slap blow. What? Oh, it's not important right now. To the northeast are the Kalima Heights. Balansk is to the northwest. Oh yeah, Kalima! I had forgotten all about it. And Balansk. You obviously had plans to visit some of the places in Morgul, I see. Yep. Ah, you were supposed to meet a friend in Balansk. It'll be good to see Khiren again. Yeah, if the geezer actually made it there. Tyrell, there's no need to be so rude. If Khiren said he will meet us there, he will find a way to meet us there. Where was this geezer person coming from to reach Balansk? What, you too, Sveta? He's headed through Bilibin to Balansk. Why? That could be a problem. Bilibin and Morgul are not on friendly terms. Are they at war? I have been away for some time. I know nothing of current politics. Well, if there's any way to meet us in Balansk, I assure you Khiren will find it. Then we go to Kalima and get our rock feather. Rock feather? Have you been pursuing the mountain rock? Yeah, do you know anything about it, Sveta? I know that it is the symbol of Morgul. Hey, Alexanderson, welcome out to the stream. Rock feather gang? And that it is a divine creature, and that one does not simply pluck the feathers of divinity. I wonder what's got her so tense. Yeah, all we need is one feather. She could help us with that. Didn't realize we actually had to pluck the feather. I cannot go. And I'll help you get your feather. I would very much like to travel with you, but for now... Sveta, what's wrong? You can tell us, really. Garrus, you are a good person. I like you very much. She's not an elf, she's a beastman. What are the rest of us then? Chopped liver? No, I also like Tyrell and Reef, and Amity and Matthew. You have all been so... Thank you. I cannot travel with you now, but I will wait for your return after you get your feather. I will go to Balansk. You will need to send me a signal when you have arrived. Listen carefully. Find the band of minstrels that perform in Balansk. Request Arangoa Prelude. This ancient musical incantation has no sheet music. Each of the 6 parts is given by a master musician to one apprentice. While it is extremely demanding to play, properly performed, the piece is said to cause miracles. I will be listening for the sounds of Arangoa. With that, I say my farewell. Sveta left your party. We'll see you in balance. Safe travels. Oh, we'll meet again. Poor Sveta. Alright, so, back to looking for that mountain rock. What do we know about it? Not much except for Sveta's reaction to it. Be that as it may, wishing we knew more doesn't help. We'll just have to do field research. Wait, Reef. You've read a bunch of books. Do you know anything about it? Yeah, this is no time for keeping secrets, Reef. Anything you know might be useful. I only know that the very basics, I'm afraid. It's an extremely large bird. I saw it once. During a hunting lesson when I was a child, the mountain rock appeared in the sky. I was trying to shoot an arrow when a shadow appeared in the distance, too big to be anything but a cloud bank. In no time, the shadow was on top of us. A soldier yelled, "Go!" and ran for his life. I found shelter in the woods, but as it passed overhead, I heard a faint human scream. When the adults came for us, I was shaking so badly I could barely walk. So it was big enough to snatch up a person? Mountain rocks are considered, I think they're giant monstrosities. Far larger than that. When it flew over the forest, the flapping of its wings caused a windstorm. How old is this group? I believe Matthew and Tyrell are like 14 as of this journey. But let me get you exact ages for all the characters. Golden Sun. Let's see here. Let's see here. So he is 15. Matthew, the main character, the kid with the blonde hair, he is 15. Let's see here. Can I find information on all the characters pretty easily? Probably not. I just have to go from each one. Tyrell, who is the kid with the red hair, is also Tyrell is 16, so he's a year older than Matthew. Let me see here. Looking up each of them. I have to look them up each individually to find their ages. Amidi, the kid with the blue hair in the fancy robes, like in the gold there to the left, he is 19, so he is older. Yes. Then let's see here. I had no idea they were so young. Matthew, Tyrell, and Kiris, I believe, are all around the same age. I don't know how to spell her name. Karis. Sorry, not Kiris. Karis. Karis is 16, so she's same age as Tyrell. And then Reef, I think, is going to be around the same age as well. Yeah. So, basically, the first 4 members, yeah, Isaac probably would fight it. He's also a veteran of countless battles and once saved the world. In that respect, I think it does follow true what I imagine the era they were in would allow. So yeah, let me see if I can use my little cursor here. So you should be able to see my cursor on the screen right now. Matthew, Tyrell, Karis, and Reef are all anywhere between 15 to 16. Amidi, who is this guy here in the front, is 19. And let's actually look up Sveta's age really quick. I don't think hers is a spoiler. Because one of the characters in the previous games, her age is unknown. We don't know her age. We don't know Sveta's age. But, yeah. There is a character, what's it called? We never actually learn his age, but Pierce is, older than Kraden, and Kraden is, like, in his 90s now. But Pierce also grew up in a, Pierce grew up on, what's it called? He grew up on the island of, oh, why am I blanking on it now? Anyway, he grew up on the island where, like, time just doesn't flow. Creed, we'll need him. I hope he actually managed to balance. He'll make it. It is Kraden. Alright, balance it is. Let's find Kraden. Basically, yeah. It was the last holdout where Lemuria. It was called Lemuria. Lemuria was the last holdout where Synergy hadn't actually been sealed away. So the people there lived for much, much, much longer. The problem was that time basically stagnated there, and nobody did anything. But he is Lemurian, so he actually does have. He's actually lived for an exceedingly long period of time. Here's hoping that Mountain Rock is nearby. So unfortunately, we didn't get to have her long, but we didn't get to have her long, but Sveta will eventually join the party permanently. It's just after we do the Mountain Rock mission. It's just a shame because she has Mind Read, and we did not get to use Mind Read, at all, the entire time we had her up to this point. Now, before we head straight for Morgul, which I believe that is Balance up there, we kind of want to run around and see what we can find in this area, because I bet we can get our hands on a new thing in this area. These things are not strong at all. Let's see here. Where can I go to right now? I can go to a lot of places right now, actually. Because this is the, yeah, this is, west is to Border Town Bilibin, northeast is to Saha, and Kalima Village, hey! Kalima! And south is Port Rago. Kalima was actually in the first game. It was the forest town, where everybody got turned into trees. I wouldn't mind going back to Kalima and just seeing what Kalima looks like in this day and age. Let's explore everywhere that we can first really quick. Because we're more likely to find interesting things exploring out in the world. Southwest is Border Town, southeast is Balansk, west is Border Town Mine. This looks like a gen spot, just out here in the middle of nowhere. I'm calling it now. I think there's a gen up here. Because there's a thing that says that I'm supposed to be far north of Border Town to see a gen, and I feel like this is the right area for a gen to spawn. Hey, I was right. Cool. Crush your enemies, honor your allies, live. Oh, this one's got like a little turnstile on his back. There we go. It is the cutest sound. Habwa? It reminds me of Eevee from Let's Go Eevee. Venus Gen Gears. Can force evil beings to turn on one another. Ooh. Ooh. Fancy. Unfortunately, that does uneven my party a bit. I can do that. It's the auto of this universe. Let's see here. What else can I do while I'm just out and about? Whatever that thing is, that's like a super mole. I should probably have healed my party up after that fight with the Jinn. I didn't think to. Mauler is what it's called. Get them level ups. We also got a nut. I know that I need to fight so that I can get experience, but I keep, like, every time that I get into a fight while I'm trying to explore, I go, I should just go ahead and use that that sacred feather, one of the sacred feathers that I picked up. I don't use them, but I think about it. Really like my background? Thank you. Yeah, I made that because I realized that this entire space was just black before. I was like, that doesn't look very appealing to anybody. Is this the border town mine? Yeah. I don't know that I can actually do anything in here right now. The best I can do is I can wander around and see if there's any like hidden treasure that I haven't found that I can get my hands on early. But I don't think I'm actually supposed to be in this area yet. I could be wrong. It could be that I'm perfectly able to be here right now, but we'll have to see. I want to get up to that treasure chest, so I gotta make sure that the tracks make sense for getting to that treasure chest. That'll take me up there. Then let's run up here, jump across here. Need to go that way. That'll take me across to there, which takes me down. Now this is supposed to be... Okay, so I need to change that one as well. Alright, that should take me to where we want to go now. Whee! 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 Yahoo! Hell yeah. Okay, so made it through all of that, and that got us to this treasure chest, which contains this potion? Oh, just a regular potion. That's kind of lame. That's kind of a lame reward for doing all of that, but whatever. I figured I would have gotten like an actual reward. I suppose I was supposed to be trying to go that way. So then I could explode that, but... Well, let's see here. Where can I go now? How would I have gotten to there? Oh, we got another hydrate. I can't overstate how massive this jug is. So, instead of making it go that way, I should make this one go this way instead. Well, I gotta reset everything now, but, you know. I got the treasure. Exit out, come back in. I need to cold snap this again. To move this again. This one needs to stay going that way. Now that I've gotten the treasure. This one needs to go this way. And this one needs to go this way. I should be able to ride this now all the way to that bomb. And then I bet I can use my fireball to blow the bomb up. Let's see here. End up right here. And then from here, Tyrell fireball. Oh no, huh. Insight? Yeah, no, I just have to fireball it. Do I have to fireball it from up here? Is that what I was missing? Yeah, I have to fireball it from the top so that I light the fuse. And I'm conveniently not standing near it when it blows up. Hey, that's a summon tablet. Don't mind if I do. See, this is why we run around and find random areas. Because the random areas have the summon tablets and cool stuff for you. Ulysses, that's a good one, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah, 2 Mercury, 2 Mars. Just a heads up, Aileron Kong has another book that's set in the same universe as The Land. It's about another protagonist. Nice. I need to get caught up with The Land. The most recent one that I've been keeping up with is I just finished catching up to the Completionist Chronicles, which is the Ritualist book series, following Joe the Ritualist. I've caught up with that, and I need to catch back up with The Land, but because I love Luke Daniels so much, I picked up another book that he read. Written by somebody different, but with Luke Daniels voicing it. That's more sci-fi, and I kind of want to go through that first. It's called Iron Prince. I don't know anything else about it, but it's called Iron Prince, and I'm looking forward to reading it. Hey, Charles, welcome out to the stream. I'm looking forward to reading that next. It's like 33 hours long, which is pretty nice for an audiobook. Especially because like the last couple that I've read have been relatively short, like 13 hours or so. So doing a nice 33-hour book will feel good. Aside from that, you haven't read the book 6, The Completionist Chronicles, yet? But I'm excited to get through Iron Prince, and then after that I'm probably going to pick up The Land again. And then I'm going to get back to, like, I don't know why I'm putting it off. I will eventually get around to reading the newest Dresden Files. I don't know, something that, like, starting another Dresden Files right now feels so daunting that I'm just like going through my other backlog books that I don't care as much about. Like, I'm just terrified that I'm going to read it, I'm going to get really excited, and then I'm going to immediately be like, where's the next one? And then I'm going to have to wait another, like, year and a half. It's so different and good. I know I'm going to love it. I know I will. I just... Something about it just feels so daunting in a way that I can't explain. Explored all that way. We could go straight to Balance. I think we're probably going to end up having to go to Border Town, but let's get the story straight and go to Morgal first, to Balance first. Instead, I'm also going to run around really quick, though. I'm just going to randomly run around and see if I can't find anything else, because getting a Ulysses was nice. What's on this side? Kalima Fork, currently blocked. South is Port Rago, west is Balanced. So I can't go into Kalima right now, it looks like. Hey! Holy shit, that was really good. So that's the Dusk Blades, that's what this looks like. Let's see. Can I go into the Kalima Forest right now? Kalima Junction. Oh, yeah, no. Currently can't do jack shit here. Oh, there's a gin over there too. Damn. Is there an Ultra Despair Girls schedule? Every Saturday. We will be streaming it on Saturdays. Saturday nights. I need to update my schedule on Twitch anyway. It's not accurate, like, at all anymore. The schedule currently is Mondays and Fridays are Golden Sun. Wednesdays are supposed to be Valheim, but we may be taking a small hiatus from that just because, I don't know. And I'll find something else to play on Wednesdays. And then Saturdays are Danganronpa with Megamine. Let me see here. Can I update that right now, I wonder? I can. I just need to, like, go to my profile and everything. Let's see here. A channel really quick so that I don't hear myself talking while I do this. I want to edit panels. How do I edit my schedule? It's been so long since I've edited my schedule. I have no clue how to fix this. Video producer? No, creator dashboard, maybe? What I need? No, creator dashboard's like what I normally go to. Content, no. Community, no. Insights, no. Settings. Channel? Social links, no. Stream. Raids, drops, permissions, no. Moderation, no. I can't remember how to get to my streaming schedule. I'll be completely and totally honest. I have no idea how to get to my streaming schedule. Let's see here. Go to channel. Then is there some way to... Let's see here. I don't want to edit panels because suggestions and whatnot are there, and that's fine. Where is my schedule? How do I access that right now? Can I even access it while I'm live? I can report myself. I can edit the broadcast from here, but that's not what I want to do. I'm actually legitimately not sure how to... Maybe just hit my... Yeah, here we go. Then I can go to schedule from here, and then I can edit schedule. Okay, it was in this, so yeah, it just... The only thing that it shows is my scheduled streams is Danganronpa with Megamine, but that's Danganronpa 2, so let's see here. I shouldn't be doing this live, but whatever. Well, I'll do it after the stream, you know, because we're playing a game right now. I know how to get to it now. I'm not going to worry about it. We will fix it when I am not streaming, because that is bad content for you guys to just see me sitting on a blank screen. But, you know, Dresden Files has video trailers for his books. I did not know that. Did you know that Dresden Files had a TV show on Sci-Fi? Let's go, okay, yeah, let's go to Mortal. Or, Balance. Before I forget. Yeah, it wasn't like the books. I kind of liked bits and pieces of it, but yeah, like, generally speaking, it just wasn't quite the same as the books. Like, they made Dresden a bit too much of a bumbling idiot figure, and they didn't make him quite enough of the like, stoic badass that he is. Like, it's really hard for me to, like... One of my favorite things that I love telling people about Dresden Files is the moments where he just goes, well, I was all out of spell energy and I didn't have a focus around, but it's a good thing I had my .38 revolver in my pocket. It's like Wizard has a gun. Bam. Like, there are some problems that can just be fixed with a gun. Ah, we finally made it to Balansk. somewhere around here we should meet Khiren again. This city is enormous. I suppose the capital of Morgul needs to be, though. I am overwhelmed. There's so much to see and hear. And musicians make the city seem so joyful. Hey, didn't Sveta tell us to request some song from a band when we're ready to meet her? That's right. It was called. Angoa Prelude, if memory serves. Indeed. First things first, though. Let us begin looking for Khiren. Yeah, let's soak up some of the local color and talk to people. Cool, crisp air. Just a hint of a breeze, carrying the scent of the sea. Isn't it a glorious day? Yes. Yes, the kind of day that makes you forget your troubles and maybe sing a little bit. Well, Khiren's glacier is great. It will provide runoff to Lake Baikal. Sorry, just really like water supply songs. What? Yeah, those musicians are your new favorite characters? The minstrels play all kinds of different music, depending on mood and who shows up to play. This piece is music called Mountain Rock Rising. Amazing percussion, eh? King Volchek apparently won't establish friendly relations with Bilibin and Seinan for personal reasons. Volchek's parents were killed in the war we lost against Seinan's, and Bilibin refused to lend help. Well, there's a lot of stuff going on here, but first things first, let's check out the weapon and armor shop. They are bound to have plenty of good things here. So Claymore, Great Axe, Master Rapier, War Mace, and Composite Bow. As much as I want to give him of the War Mace, it has a couple of special attacks, but it's not like I would rather him be able to use the Frost Wand's release. The Mystery Blade, it's not much of a difference. This for her, though, instead of the Synergy Rod, actually makes sense. I don't have enough money for it. I'm poor as fuck! Let's see here. Can I sell anything that I don't care about? Let's see here. See here. I don't need these Weasel Claws anymore. Weasel Thorpe House. I don't need the Smoke Bomb. I am going to keep the Live Hand Grenade. I don't need these 4 nuts. I don't need the herbs anymore. I don't need the Sleep Bomb. I don't need your herbs. Oh shit, that's right. I've got the entire Vulcan axe in here. I have several items that I can sell from here. The Grievous Mace as well. His kimono. Oh, I'm fucking rich now. As it turns out, when you just collect a whole bunch of shit and like and keep forgetting to get rid of it, you actually end up with a lot of money. All right, there we go. Any new artifacts for me, or is it all old stuff still? It's all old stuff still. Well then, Master Rapier for Karis. Much as I want to get that War Mace, it's really not that good, not as good for everybody as all of the other stuff that I've got. I really need to work on increasing our armor. Do you have any artifact armor? You do. That's just the stuff that I sold you and then some safety boots, which I don't care about the safety boots. Armored Shell is better than the Ixian Mail, but not as good as the spiked armor. Jerkins, everybody's got jerkins that need them. Knight's Shields, upgrades from the Gauntlets, heavy armlets. Steel Helm is not as good as the Viking Helmet or the Warrior Helm. The Platinum Circlet is better than the Glittering Tiara, but not as good as the Mithril Circlet. Well, let's see here. Let's go ahead and get everybody suited out with the best gear possible. Let's go ahead and get that best in slot. The best of our abilities, that is. This shit is expensive. Is that everybody wearing best gear possible? Yes. We are now officially best in slot in armor, and not necessarily in weapons, but close enough in weapons. The problem with weapons is that releases make certain weapons better, even if they don't have as strong of an attack power. Ooh, there's a treasure over there. How do I get to that treasure chest? What is the question? Can I go? Do you have a basement, sir? You do not have a basement. You failed me! I just want to get out through that way. Can I jump on a tree? I should be able to jump on that tree. I think I should be allowed to jump on that tree. That's lame. Ooh. This area is a lot different than what's on top. I just like casually walking around. It's like, yeah, happy music. Just and then you go underground. It's like like, okay, game, fucking lighten up a little bit, will you? Yeah, you can't even get back there right now. So without being, I think I have to get what's her name back before I can really do anything there. Ooh. There's another gin right there. There's one that I'm supposed to be able to get my hands on in here. I need that requires move and cold snap somewhere here in balance before I go anywhere else. There's supposed to be a gin that I can pick up. I just need to have the right synergy. Can I move these stairs? Can I move the... Ah, there are some that I can move. Interesting. That's a new sword. The Assassin Blade! Didn't I just replace somebody's sword recently? Let me see here. Yep, I could have actually gotten that instead of the Master Rapier. Ah, well. I can see a door. I can see a door behind this. The staircase, right? This bookcase right here is hiding a doorway. Hello. Habwa? This wasn't even the one I was trying to get to. I'll take it. Like, the music in that area is cool, but, like, then you just come out here and it's just... Da, 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 da. Why can't I go... Oh, that's a cliff edge. There's somewhere... I gotta check in, I guess, all of the buildings really quick, because there's another gin that I can get another mercury gin that I can get my hands on if I use cold snap and move, apparently. Where's this lead? Oh, that's the Opera House. I don't really want to be in the Opera House right now, I don't think. I need to be in regular balance for this. Let's see here. On the pier requires move and cold snap. Okay, so I need to find the pier. Is this the pier? Yes, this is the pier. It seems, at least. Ah. You move this way. You move down. And then once more to the left. And then cold snap this. And there's my other gin. Ah bon? Hey, look at that. So everybody in the main party now has 6 gin of their personal kind. Nice. Any new ones? We got Gears, which was far north of Border Town. There's one in Border Town, so I guess I gotta, like, keep talking to people. Morgul has always been surrounded by enemies. I suppose that's our lot as beastmen, though. An old human? No, no one like that has come in by boat for a long time. So no humans have come by boat, but we weren't expecting them by boat. We were expecting them by land. You have business in Balanced Castle? No. You guys look like warriors. Have you, like, fought in wars? No. Huh. Guess I was wrong. You sure look like warriors, though. Actually, you know, technically no. We have fought in a war. We fought in the Calcho War. Castle is open to the public during the festival. Come in if you want to have a look around. Okay. Well, hold on. Let me see what I say if I am a warrior. Oh, whoops. No. You guys look like warriors. Have you fought in wars? Yes. But the king would be interested in meeting seasoned warriors like yourselves. Pity he's so busy. I've got it. Come back the day after the festival, and I'll let you see the king. We did technically fight in one war. We just switched sides halfway through. There's an old legend about the Opera House that everyone around here knows. Care to hear it? The Opera House has always been home to beautiful music. Music that enchants everyone who hears. A dragon loved this music and never wanted to be apart from it, so he turned it itself into a chandelier inside. One of the chandeliers here is actually a dragon. I've never seen it, but I bring it at dinner every day. Must really like the food I make, because it's always eaten when I come back. You've got rats. Like, sorry to say, that's not like some mystical dragon eating your food. You've got rats. Or poor people sneaking in at night and stealing the food. Which, to be honest, if you're going to be leaving food out, then like expect it to be gone, then honestly they're doing you a favor. It's like when anybody under the age of like 13 leave chat now. This is your last chance. I'm giving you a chance now. Are you gone? Okay. It's like when your parents would eat the cookies and drink the milk for Santa so that it looked like Santa was actually there. Behind the stage. Swanky. I really would like to get my hands on reveal at some point, because that would make it so I don't have to check every single fucking, you know, box and bush and... Oh, these are gravestones? Yeah, these are gravestones. Oh shit! I got a dried lizard! Did I just steal somebody's offering to their ancestor? Sorry, I didn't mean to. It's locked from the inside. I can't do anything out here. A lot of transferring through doors in order to get to where I'm going. I don't think I can get in there right now. As a young man, I was a human just like you. The golden sun changed all of that. Day by day, my hair grew thicker and thicker, and now I just have fur. Most beastmen will say the same. When we first became beastmen, a lot of humans hated us for being different. It was hard for a while. Eventually, we all migrated north to Morgall. We didn't plan it, but this is where we all wound up. Okay. Can I? Oh, I can't, but... In sight! Oh, these people are sad. Well, give me a second. I'm going to go ahead and douse your fire, so I'm going to make you more sad. Why would I need to do that? What was the point of that? Insight? I need to be able to get across here. I feel like I'm missing a synergy if I really want to do that. Because if I can get up that ladder, then I could be on that side. Have I seen an old human coming to town? No, can't say I have. And I watched the front gate closely. So yeah, no. Khiren is not here. Let's get some information before we leave. I bet the band members see all sorts of people come through. Oh, I should talk. Okay, they want me to talk to the band members. Cool. Hey, got a request? No. Get a lot out of traveling Morgall playing our music, so it's nice to be able to bring joy to people. Maybe only temporary, but respite from troubles. But it's great to help people forget their whatever. The harmony, the rhythm, it feels good when everything just clicks. Mountain Rock Rising is sure to wake you up and knock the wax out of your ears. Everyone's sounding so good. Seems like we're getting better each time we travel. Can I speak to the drummer? No, I'm supposed to keep perfect rhythm, but sometimes I just kind of want to mess it up on purpose, you know? No. Nothing. So after all our running around, we still can't find Khiren in town. Yeah, no luck on Arangoa Prelude either. Sorry for eavesdropping, but did I just hear someone asking about Arangoa Prelude? Yes. Do you know something about it? Something. Quite a bit, actually. We're two of the few musicians in the world who can play it. Yep, we're both members of the only band that can play it. Someday maybe we'll do it justice. I'm actually setting off to travel around Morgall to hear different sounds of work and work on my music. My plan is to practice in some new surroundings. One day all 6 of us will truly be ready to play it. I think Vonde said something, he was going on a trip as well, right? Yeah, he said he wanted to hear the mountain rocks cry with his own 2 ears. We should probably stop dragging our heels and get ready for our trips. Come on. And they're off. So, it takes all 6 of them to play Angora Prelude. Yes, and half of them are going to be traveling for a while. Then I guess we can't signal Sveta yet, so no guide for now. And if we can't find Khiren in town, we should go west towards Bilibin and perhaps head him off. That's a good idea. It may just be that he's still on his way. Westward, to Bilibin, then. Scooch in so I don't have to lean forward. I can actually lean back while still staying in frame. Kill. Dang. Just fucking wipe the floor with him. Why don't you, Matthew? Welcome to Border Town. So there is a gym in Border Town as well. Your name be Matthew, right? Yes. Thought so. So what if he is Matthew? Yar! You're a defensive lad, ain't ya? You'll be Tyrell then? You know an awful lot about us. Who are you two? I wouldn't yell it from the rigging, but we're a couple of freebooting sailors as beholden to no country. Also called pirates. I thought as much. But that's... Are they thieves? Worse than thieves! They're pirates! Keep your voices down. We told you we're being discreet here. So we're pirates from Champa, sailing under the command of Captain Briggs. Didn't he say he was done being... Pipe down, I said! What are you pirates doing here, on land? Our leader, Captain Briggs, well, his son's gonna be executed. So he sent us to find his old mate, Khiren. Briggs heard from his old friend Pierce. Hey, Pierce. The water adept from the remote civilization Lemuria joined Felix's party in his quest to ignite the lighthouses. He now sails the world on his ancient ship investigating mysterious phenomena. That Khiren was in Bilibin, so we're headed out this way. So if we're going to Bilibin by sea, how did you wind up in Border Town? Sorry, that was brief. Imagine I said it in this weird, gross, nerd accent. 'Tis not a lie, if that's what you're thinking. Just read the letter and we'll explain. Aye, instead of asking us a bunch of questions, why don't you read it? It's a private letter for Khiren. We can't read it. The letter's actually about you a lot. At least partly. Should be okay for you to read. Like I said, just read it. Should answer some of your questions. Pirate accents are hard. Matthew and Party got Khiren's letter. Read the letter? Yes. Dear Mr. Khiren. He didn't have room to write in the yawn there, but... I bet you're surprised to get this letter. I'm surprised I'm writing it. I don't have a lot of time, so I'll make this short and get to the point. I need your help. My son was captured in Morgal. They're planning to execute him by boiling at the next full moon. I heard the kids of those Veil warriors are running around in Jai. Please get them to help. I wouldn't be asking, but he's my son, and I'm desperate. Briggs. Aeolio, if you remember correctly. That is Briggs' son. Well, Veil's warriors, kids and all, that's you guys, right? We'll be going then. Hey, hold on a second. We haven't said that we're going to help rescue some pirate's son. Aye, true. If that's the way it is, so be it. Was that truly your entire task, to give us a message? You do not care if we refuse the request? Well, not really. To be blunt, when you're a criminal, you don't put a lot of stock in others waiting to help you. If that's the case, why would you go to the trouble of bringing us this letter? Seems like a better gamble than most. And we knew the warriors of Vale would have helped, so maybe their kids would too. As for how we got here, the passage to Bilibin's blocked by ice, so we thought we'd try land. Of course, we didn't know the border was closed. It all worked out, though. We ran into you guys. Also, if you guys remember correctly, Aeolio was an adept. Wait. Not that we're necessarily going to help, but where would we find Briggs now? It took us a while to find you. I don't think you'll be able to meet him. We won't be able to meet him? Why not? The captain's impatient. But now I expect he's already boarded the ship and set sail for Belensk. Did you hear the cannon sounds? That came from the direction of Belensk. A head-on assault? This Briggs is obviously suicidally insane. That's why he's the captain. Aye, he's the best of us. Never give up, even if you know you're gonna lose. Courageous or not, can his ship survive such punishment? Maybe, maybe not. The best we can hope is that he limps back to Port Rago. Wow, he is crazy. So why would he go to Port Rago? For the shipwrights. There's a lot of men there that could fix up his ship right proper. Aye, the fellas there have got shipyards for even the biggest pirate ships. The right pirate. Anyway, not who we were expecting to deliver it to, but the letter's delivered. See you around. You know we still haven't said we'll help, right? Aye, you've made that more than plain. And what's Briggs' son to you? We don't know him. You don't know him. For all you know, he deserves to be boiled to death. Clear sailing to you. Look, it's none of your business, but if you're looking for Khiren and Bilibin, you can't get there. Aye, so why not lend a hand for Briggs? They're gone. Can you believe those guys? Thinking we'd help them just because of who our parents are? This Briggs fought Felix and his friends. Do we just forget that and risk our lives to help him? Guess my vote is that we should at least talk to Briggs and hear him out. The Champa pirates are notorious enough that I've heard of Briggs' son, Aeolio. This young pirate has succeeded his father Briggs as the Scourge of the Eastern Sea. He has been captured by Morgul forces and is being held in Belensk. He may be even worse than his Scourge of a father. Should we help such a man? But all we know about this Aeolio is hearsay. We can't judge him yet. If we can't get to Bilibin, then I believe we should help. We will not help roving sea thugs. Sheesh, Amini, who died and made you prince of the party? Tyrell. Champa is a nation of lawless cutthroats. Their leader does not deserve our help. Amini, I know you mean well, but I don't think the world is quite that simple. What do you mean? We like to imagine that right and wrong are absolutes, but they really depend on how you look at things. Don't you agree, Matthew? Yes. Glad to hear you agree. Besides, it's not just Aeolio. Ryoko said his sister was captured and is being held in Belensk. We can all agree about rescuing a blameless girl, right? So, do we have an agreement? No objections from anybody. No objections from anybody? Great. Let's find this Port Rago and talk to Briggs already. We aren't quite done here. I need to get in there. But how we get in there is we go this way. Through the barracks. Up here. As I saw, yep. A large shaft for me to grip. Let's go! Sandstorm Spirit is first encountered in Border Town. Sirocco's swirling winds reduce enemies' visibility to 0. Who ended up with that? We did. That doesn't really make a difference to me. What do you guys sell? Nothing good. Cool. I don't have to worry about Border Town then. Oh, hey, look! Oh, hello, are you a fellow music lover?
You have come to a place like Border Town to write music about real sorrow. It's only in a place with a war on its doorstep where the melody of desperation really emerges. You want to request Arangoa Prelude from my band? We can't play without all 6 of us there, so I'll head back to Balance soon.
Basically, we need to go find the remaining 3 members of the band and get them to perform the prelude. But now we have to head across the across all of Morgal. Whoop. Yeah. Curious really is just like her father in her weapon choices. She can use swords. Let's see here. There's another gem that I can collect if I go. There's a small island that I can get to just to the west of Port Raugo. Which requires a fight, obviously. But right down here. See how there's this little made a horrible mistake attempting to fight me. Yeah, on this little island right here. Squirrel Fang. Monsters in this area are not that strong. I don't even think they really provide us with that much as far as coinage goes. Yeah, 258 per fight for that many enemies is not very good. Now watch as I gen rush the shit out of this gen. This is direwolves. Critical move. Now she knows the Assassin's Blade's mortal danger, which is really good for me. Man, the fact that the Mystery Blade has a lifesteal is so good. Alright. Give it to me. Come on. There it is. Ulysses. 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 Oh, do I not have enough, Am I low on Mercury Gen somehow? But regardless, Judgment. Let's see what Ulysses looks like. We haven't seen this yet. Oh, he looks cool. Ooh, that's cool. Another use of Ulysses. Zoom past that whole thing. So we're just gonna see it multiple times here. We've already seen Judgment too. As cool as Judgment looks. Habwa? Furrow. Desire is the providence of spirit, who you desire is the providence of this spirit, who you first met in Balance. Furrow's attack takes vitality from foes. Okay, so it's like steel and And a couple of the others that we've gotten in the past. He's now up to 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, he's up to 7. Man, we spammed the shit out of Ulysses. That was good. And I'm still a little out of order when it comes to a proper gin on this guy right here. I don't care about dropping agility as much as I care about fucking people up with that. Alright, to the port. East is Port Rago, northwest is Balance, west is the lake by Cal. Ooze! Oh, I have Odyssey now. Cool. I want to see what that looks like. Tornado's the strongest ability she's got. He got Eruption recently, right? Yeah. But I still think that his strongest ability would technically be Arid Scorch. His strongest is Frostbite. Tornado. Odyssey. That's so cool. 259 damage. Jeebus. Mother Gaia. Tornado. Attack. And attack. Because Mother Gaia should be enough to, like, really wreck the majority of them. I like having my short hair so much. Like, I keep saying that I'm going to keep it short, but then, like, I just don't feel like going to the barber for, like, days on end. Like, months on end, and I just don't go to the barber for, like, 4 or 5 months, and then my hair gets really long, and then I hate it, and then I go and get my hair cut eventually. Alright, anything here in Port Rago for me to get? There's a coral. Coral is in Port Rago. I have to use arid heat on a bowl near Briggs' ship and go to the northern entrance. Wait. Hey, money! Yep. I saw a ship come into the dock, but it turned out to be Briggs in his old broken-down tub. Briggs is well known up and down the coast, as is his antique ship. Say what you like about his ship, but life at sea has made Briggs tough as deck plating. If Briggs is in town, the shipwrights are probably about to make some money on repair work. Just explore and see what I can get my hands on really quick. Can I make that jump? I can. Can't climb across that though, but I can climb up here. Push this down off the roof. There's very clearly a groove in the ground where this box is supposed to move. Aha. Now I can jump across here, jump, jump, jump. And then move that out of the way. Port Rago Canal. Where does this lead? this one actually has a working... Oh, I see. There's a... Okay. So where's the bulb that I can use to drain that? There's got to be a way to drain those so I can get to that gin in there. Maybe I'll find something when I go up to the top. An interesting location to be let out in. Ah. I was like, I can't go any further, but then I just saw grip. Oh, that's cool. That's the, like, okay. That's kind of cool. Hey, new armor. Brave Planet armor. It's got a name to it. Boosts elemental power. I'd say it's better. Let's see here. He actually needs the defense. We'll take his spiked armor and equip that. Then we're going to give the spiked armor to Tyrell, who gets the bonus to his attack damage now. Ah, I see where I need to go. I need to drain the water. I need to go down there. How to do that is the question. I have to get around Briggs. Matthew, you made it here. Let me get a look at you, Matthew. How do you know who he is? I was only sure once I saw you use synergy over there. But I already suspected on account of you having your mother's eyes. Matthew, Jenna'd be proud, boy. Aw. Confirmed, Matthew and Jenna hooked up. The Fire Adept was a warrior Vale who fought Felix's side. She currently resides in Kalima, along with the other Vale warriors. While her son Matthew's powers are inherited from her father, he did get her bright and determined spirit. I cannot help but notice that your ship is in advanced state of disrepair. No kidding, I can't believe it actually floats. It's got so many holes. You're a brave man to sail at such a ship, Captain Briggs. Sorry, Briggs. I always forget to do the nerd voice if I'm not paying attention. It's true. She could sink under my feet, and I'd not be surprised. So, your letter to Khiren said you needed our help? Ah, yes, I suppose I do. You suppose? Don't tell us you don't need help anymore. No, I need help, and adept help is likely the best kind for my problem. But you sounded uncertain when Karis asked you why. It's not that I'm uncertain. It's just that with my ship in its shape, I can't go save Aeolio anytime soon. Yes, I'd say that this ship isn't going anywhere for a good while. Well, I'm afraid we wouldn't know how to fix your ship, so I don't know how we can help. If I could make a suggestion, I know something you can do while you're waiting for the boat. I want you to talk to an elder for me. An elder? I imagine we could do that. Why is it important? Well, he won't meet with me. Well, if he's got an image to maintain, it does make some sense that he wouldn't want to be seen with the notorious pirate. You're in Morgul to get a feather for the mountain rock, eh? Well, this elder might be of some help.
there's someone besides Kraden who can help us?
Yeah, it's not like Kraden's the only guy in the world who knows stuff, you know?
Well, who is it?
Fella named Tret. Lives out in Kalima Forest.
We know Tret, he's the giant tree.
Though they're being coy about it. Isaac mentioned Tret too. Can you tell us anything about him? I don't know much, just what Pierce told me. But I guess he owes Isaac big.
I wonder if he would consider a debt to transfer to Isaac's son if Matthew were to ask. What is your purpose in sending us to this Tret?
Goodness. Well,
we expect the full truth, criminal.
He knows quite a bit about the city of Balinsk.
He knows a lot about the city?
What good does that do us? No one's ever successfully attacked Balinsk. Castle by sea. Trying is how I tore up my ship. So the only way we're gonna rescue Aeolio is by land. So what we need is information on how to get into Balinsk Castle by land. Anything might help.
Just to be clear, you are now asking us to get information and to rescue your son. Yeah, I'm starting to feel like an indentured servant. Seems very selfish on Briggs' part.
To be fair, he needs us. Only adepts are going to be able to break in there.
But if Tret does not have valuable strategic information, an attack may not be possible.
That'll be enough of that kind of talk. Aeolio's dependent on us.
What do you think, Matthew? Smiley face. Guess you're right. If we have to find Tret eventually, now's a good time as any.
So, y'all go? Great!
Hold it. Aren't you coming?
Nah, I'm no good at talking. I also got to make sure my ship gets finished soon.
You mean you do not want to go?
Well, yes.
I feel like we just fell into a trap.
I prefer the term volunteered.
Whatever. So are we still doing this? Well, Kraden has spoken of Tret before. I'm curious to meet him.
To hear Pierce tell it, there's nothing under the sun that Tret doesn't know.
Sounds like our best shot then. Let's head for Kalima as soon as possible.
Outstanding! I'll stay here and supervise the repairs. Oh, and I couldn't ask you for this favor without a little reward. Take this.
Hermes water. Hey, Hermes water. That's from the Mercury Lighthouse.
No, it doesn't look like much, but this water's really rare and valuable. Kind of medicine, magic medicine. Kind of medicine. Magic medicine will cure any kind of disease. I think Isaac used some.
Huh? When was Isaac sick?
No, not on himself. He used it on a tree or a forest or something.
A tree or a forest? That's a bit of a difference, you know.
Yeah, Pierce told me the story when he gave it to me. I should have listened better.
So you were given a treasure but cannot remember its value, so you thank us with it. Delightful. But if Captain Pierce said it was important, it must be.
Yeah, Briggs may not know what he's talking about, but Pierce sure does. Let's get going. Treasure from me is garbage, but treasure for Pierce? Suppose I can't worry about it now. Don't forget your promise. You've been paid.
Give me 5 seconds and I'll get paid with something else. Do I have to go all the way the fuck around? Oh, I see what I have to do. Oh shit, I can't get out that way. Gotta... Because I don't think I can use the arid thing from this distance. Arid heat has a very, very short distance that it can be used. And I can't get down that way either. At least not that I can see. Maybe I can... I can do that. Yeah, there we go. Never mind. Wasn't that hard. Just go ahead and drain the water from the dock to make all of y'all panic. And bam. Jin. But now we're gonna have to fight. Mortal Danger. Mortal Danger has a chance to instant kill. It's on the Mercury Gym. Ah bon? Bam. We're almost correct now. Also, I'm getting to the point now where if I wanted to make a samurai, I could. I wonder if this one has any treasure. It does. Ooh. Quality Zol. I believe that's a crafting material in this game. Because later on, we'll actually, I think, we'll get our hands on a boat and we'll be able to sail around for a bit. Sunset Burst. That's a really cool release. How is everybody's progression with their weapon going? He's fully done with his weapon. He knows Spin Strike and Life Nourish, and it's maxed out. Assassin's Blade. She's learned the Unleashes, but she's only halfway to learning the actual thing. He's fully learned his Critical Strike, Spin Strike, and Sunset Burst. He knows the two abilities, but he's not done learning the actual weapon. And he's still using a composite bow, right? Which is mastered. Would it not... Actually, hold on really quick. No, I didn't want to do that. Would it not make more sense to give this to... Yeah, because that's a much better weapon than his composite bow. Instead of selling the rapier and then having to buy a new weapon for a meaty later. Alright, so now that we've done that, we now head to Kalima. That's our next big task, is to head to Kalima. Oh, I bet I don't have to go back through this way. I bet I could just go back through the correct way without having to do all of this back and forth. But I can just exit right out this way now. Eh, that way's no good right now. Best to go the way you came. Oh, well, fuck you, never mind. Speed up any amount. I can speed up a little bit. Like, it's not a massive speed up, but it is a speed up. It's just not quite the same as, like, being able to blow past everything when I'm speeding with, when I was speeding with Isaac's party. It's also because the controls are smoother, so, like, the character doesn't look like they're speeding quite as much, but they are. Like, everything is sped up, for sure. It's just, it's not quite the massive difference that it was with the first two games. They were also Game Boy Advance games, so, like, we can't really expect a massive increase in speed at all times. There was one other area we didn't explore down here, and I kind of want to go there before we leave, just because I bet there's treasure. Nope. Here we go. Around. If I exit out this way, where do I go? Ah, yes, treasure. I was correct. Hard nut! That increases defense. Garrus needs it the most. Alright, let's skedaddle out of here and make our way back to make our way to Kalima. I think at this point we are now officially able to go to Kalima. Like, I think the quote-unquote, like, the blockade that was stopping us before is no longer blocked. Or the pass is no longer blocked. Oh, and look, there's that other guy. Hello there. Here to enjoy the ocean as well. The sound of the waves here inspires my violin playing. The tide on the sand is like my bow on the strings. You came all the way to Port Rogno just to find a violin player? Ah, yes, I can indeed play Angara Prelude. Suppose I should return to Balansk then. Convenient as we are slowly gathering up all of the other players for the song. Saha Town. This is where I thought I would be. Let's see here. I don't think I'm supposed to be in Saha Town, but I think maybe this is my way to Kalima. Can I jump down this well? Yes, I can. Well, that's obviously useful, but we'll have to go all the way around to get there. Looks like there's a well on this side as well. Warning, old wells are dangerous. Good boys and girls stay out. Saha Safety Council. Yeah, well, I'm not a good boy. I'm a bad boy. And I go down the old well. Oh, yeah. Shit. I can't do anything there. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't have the synergy required to do that right now. Well, let's see here. Can I do anything on this side then? I can grip across. Oh shit, here we are, Kalima Village. It looks so much like it used to. In the daylight, you might think this is a normal village. Nighttime, on the other hand. Ooh, what changes at night? You look sad. I don't remember my dreams last night, but it must have been very sad. My pillow is soaked in tears. Last time the village was cursed, the warriors of Vale came to rescue. They used some kind of special water from the Mercury Lighthouse. I can't remember what it was called. No? Well, yes, I'm Vande. You were looking for someone so you could hear Angora Prelude? You want me to head back to Balansk and rejoin my band? Yes. Sorry, but Angora Prelude will have to wait. I came to see the mountain rocket. I will see it. Oh, fuck. Something wrong with the dream tree? It's the only one you can't go inside right now. Wanna know what I think? I'm thinking the dream tree is calling for help, only no one can help it. Oh, let me... See, is there anything I can do? Oh, shit! There's a person. It's a person face. I can't get to it, though. It's straight up, I can't help in here right now, though. Yeah, there is that tree actually does have a face, just like, Tret and the other girl. Folks over in Saha say that Kalima is cursed, but what do they know? We may have had some hard times, but we're still here. Hear that, curse? What else you got? You hear somewhere that you can't get into Kalima Forest? Yes. Silly rumor. Outsiders can't even tell if it's true, since no one can get through the gate in the first place. It sounds like I need to get into Kalima Forest. Let's get in there. We're coming from the other side this time, so now we actually can get in there. The forest. Let's see here. Oh, I missed a gin. Hold on. Don't want that to happen. Let's see here. Apparently I can climb up. If I climb up to the top of the trees using people's houses, there's a maze of tree branches up here. If I navigate it correctly, there's a gem that I can collect. Yeah, there it is. Okay, I can't get to that one right now. I need to come up off of the item house tree to get the gin. And then there's a treasure chest as well. Can I climb the item house tree? I can. But I can't get to where I want to go from. Right down here, and then I can get over to here and grab this treasure chest. Contains money! 777 coins. Alright, I can't jump across there, so I have to go back down now. Or I can climb further up this way. That doesn't help me. Okay, back up the item tree. Let's try it again. I want to say that the it looks like they're pulling the same trick they did last time, where one of the trees has an exit to the outside as well. Oh, so I could have gotten up here without having to go down to the item tree. Instead of dropping down there, now we gotta come across here. Treasure right here. Some safety boots. You can boots if you want to. You can leave your boots behind, but your boots don't boots, and if they don't boots, then there are no boots of mine. But seriously, how do I get to that spot over there? Oh, maybe I can jump across here? Yeah, there we go. Let's go! We got Garland. We need to get some fire gen soon, or else we're not going to be able to have an even party. And I can't get that last treasure chest right now because I need access to the dream tree, and I don't have access to the dream tree right now, so that's everything we can have currently. So let's go ahead and head into Kalima Forest proper now. person lives out here in the actual forest. You're looking for the heart of the forest. Good luck. No one gets very far. They all wind up back here. Sounds like. I'm gonna need the girls' help for that, aren't I? Because I can't tell what direction I'm supposed to be going in without anything like a reveal, or in this case, a track. So I can't do anything in there right now. Is there anything else that I can access while I'm up here? I can't actually get through Kalima Forest right now. I'm feeling a use of one of my sacred feathers coming along. Considering I just want to run around and see what else is up here besides Kalima Forest. That was kind of lame. I was expecting more out of that. Wow, and it's not even really helping. Cool. Last time the village was cursed, the warriors of El came to rescue it. Yeah. I talked to everybody in town. Maybe I can use insight? Maybe I can use insight on the, in the forest and figure out where I'm supposed to be going. 'Cause it's kind of like reveal. Nothing. Yeah, without help, there's no getting through the forest. Well, damn. Where am I supposed to be going now? I can't get through there. Does anybody here have an idea of what to do? 30 years ago, when all the big changes happened, the village pretty much died, and we sort of lost hope. I left for a while, but when I passed through Saha, I discovered that Kalima was green again, and had followed me. People think our little village is cursed just because every now and then we turn into trees and whatnot. My feeling is that the little changes keep life interesting, and the big changes make life fun. Talk to you. Do hope that those who come here looking for pleasant dreams don't assume we are rogues and charlatans. The dream tree has been looking so sick, I'm not sure I trust the dream leaves anymore. Well, if it's sick, then shouldn't we be able to fix it with mercury water? Just gotta figure out how to get to it. In sight! Nothing, huh? I literally can't do anything to get close to the dream tree. I just want to give it, you know, water. Those Saha jerks wouldn't shut the gate. Like you can quarantine nightmares, jerks. Well, I can't get through the... Ooh. I think a package just arrived for me. It's also getting kind of close to time for me to stop anyway. 'Cause I still have to cook lunch and get dressed, and now I want to check on that package because it's gonna have some stuff that I want. So I'm probably gonna go ahead and call it a day here, because this will give me a chance to actually look up what I'm supposed to be doing next instead of just like bumbling about. I also need to update my schedule because I said that I would do that. But thank you everybody who came out to today's stream. I've been Paladino. This has been Golden Sun Dark Dawn. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and as always, see you guys next time. Bye-bye.